Come here, Chloe, you want to be in it? You need to get fit for January. Okay, so welcome to January, and I have a lot of people who ask me about my fitness routine, my health routine, my diet routine, all that good stuff. Honestly, I've been the same weight since I was probably like 14 years old. I did have 2 kids, and I got really big. I gained like 50, 60 pounds. I get really big. I don't know how that happens. I swear I eat like normal, but my body's like, yay, you're pregnant, and I get really big. But normally, I do love working out. I try to work out at least 3 or 4 days a week. For me, I just try to like change it up. Every January, it's not like I have a goal of like, oh, I want to lose this weight, or I want to tone up, or I want to do this. My goal is just to kind of maintain. And for me, with fitness and lifestyle, I usually have, it sounds weird, but I have kind of like the 5-pound rule. So I'm not like overly obsessive with the scale. However, like if your jeans are getting a little snug, I don't want to like ignore it. I'll jump on the scale just to kind of keep myself in check. And I'm really good with just moderation. If I feel like I'm kind of like over that 5-pound range, I'll just kind of cut out sugar, I'll cut out alcohol, things like that. I'll just kind of limit a few things to kind of get back to my range or my goal weight. Normally for fitness, I just try to stay active. It's really, fitness for me is more, I would say just like, it helps me be in a good mental space or place during the day. I love running, I've really been into hot yoga lately, which that's actually really challenging for me because I'm not one to sit still, I would say. But I do like the hot yoga because I feel like I just kind of like sweat everything out and I feel like really cleansed and good to go. So sometimes for me, fitness, I typically really like a 30-minute workout. Every now and again, I'll force myself to go do like a class, like a Zumba class or a yoga class. And those are typically an hour. I don't do a ton of weights. I do mostly just cardio and strength training. And I have to be careful. Like if I work out 7 days a week, I feel like I put on a lot of muscle. So for me, a balance of like 3 to 4 days a week, usually anywhere from like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And like I said, maybe once a week I'll go try something different like yoga or Zumba or things like that. What I like to do consistently is probably run. I think just because it's easy, we live by the beach, I love being outside. And something about just like putting on my headphones, getting the music on and getting out there, just like, I don't know, it's kind of like my meditation of the day, I guess, if you will. People will ask me like, what do you do? Do you do like pre-workout, post-workout, all that good stuff? I don't. This is my pre-workout. I don't love coffee, and usually the first thing I do in the morning is I just need a little bit of caffeine. I'm not a morning person at all. But when you have kids, you kind of have to force yourself to be a morning person. But what I usually do is I'll wake up, I'll literally just drink like a couple swigs, and it's enough to just kind of get my brain moving and going. And then I try not to drink more than that, or I get a little jittery. Sometimes in the afternoon, I might have a little more, but that's pretty much all the caffeine I'll consume throughout the day. And like I said, I don't love coffee, but I'll drink a little bit of that. And then, you don't know why, but usually I wake up just super hungry to the point where I'm like a little bit nauseous. But I don't like to eat a meal before I go work out. So typically what I do is, let me grab I'll show you my secret, what I do in the morning for my fuel. Okay, I just like these little Atkins shakes. I'm not on any kind of a diet. I'm not on Atkins diet, but I like these because they're 1 gram of sugar, 15 grams of protein, and 2 carbs. So they're just kind of like, I don't love protein bars. I don't love protein shakes. There's like just too much in them. I'd say too many calories, too many proteins, too many everything. So these, it's like just enough to settle my stomach. I'll drink maybe like a third of one of these, a few swigs of this, and then I'll typically go work out, and then I'll drink the rest after my workout. So again, I'm not like a fitness guru, a fitness expert, but that's just kind of like my routine and what I do, and my body seems to respond to it pretty well. I feel like if I drink just a little bit, it settles my stomach, and it actually gives me a little bit more energy during my workout, that and my cute little 5-hour energy. So that's kind of like my pre and post workouts. And like I said, most of my workouts are really short. Sometimes before I go to work and I just want to like mentally be on point, I usually will go outside and run, and there's lots of stairs and hills by my house, and I'll maybe do like a 15-20 minute jog. And it's more, I don't even really consider it a workout. It's more like just getting my day going, getting mentally on point, and getting to the salon focused and ready to work. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys my little route where I go kind of around my area and just some fitness things that I enjoy doing. We are here at my Clubhouse Gym, and usually I love working out outside, but sometimes it's nice to just change it up and come inside. If I work out inside, I'll typically warm up on the treadmill. I also find that it's a little bit better on my knees. So even though I love running outside, if my knees are bugging me and I just kind of want less impact, I'll speed walk or jog on the treadmill. I don't mess around with any of the weights in here. Like I said, I feel like resistance training and a little bit of cardio is enough to keep you toned. But again, I don't want to get too muscly. And also, I also find, like, for me, when I did lift weights in the past, I had to be really strict with my diet. And I'm just not willing to be that strict. I believe in moderation and kind of keeping myself in check. And that seems to, for me, I'm able to balance kind of a healthy lifestyle, a healthy weight, and I feel toned and petite, but it's not like I'm obsessing over it. I've been in places in my life where after kids, I think I got a little bit too crazy and a little bit too obsessive about my weight. And even though I looked phenomenal, I don't think mentally I was in a very good space. So for me, it's all about moderation and balance and finding out what works for you and your body. So this is where I kind of do a lot of my fitness routine. And like I said, 3 to 4 days a week max. Sometimes I'll even cut back for a week or two just to kind of like shock my body and like your body's all sore again, and just getting back into the swing of things kind of helps me have better results with my body. So my fitness advice is just pay attention to your body. Don't let yourself get too far out of whack, and create kind of a healthy lifestyle and environment for yourself. So. Okay guys, so that's it for pretty much my fitness routine. Hopefully you found some value in it. And just remember, let 2018 maybe just be your goal of take it slow and steady and be consistent at whatever your fitness goals are, so that it's something that it's easier for you to maintain, not just, you know, month by month, but like your whole life. Like I said, I feel like I've kind of been really consistent at staying in the same range, and what works for me is staying active and also kind of creating balance and moderation in your life. So don't forget to subscribe. If you love hair and fashion and all those good things, you can head over to DKWstyling.com. That's my blog. Find out more about me, and you can find out more about my hair, which is a hair extension method I created called Natural Beaded Rows. We had a lot of fun, new, exciting things coming this year to January. So if you're whether you're new to my YouTube channel or you're not, I am starting a podcast, and we'll be videoing that as well as putting it on, where are we putting it? Google Play, iTunes, so many other places. Check back on my blog and you'll find out more information on that. My husband and I are doing a podcast together called Date Your Wife. We're gonna talk about, we both have our individual businesses. We're gonna talk about babies, life, business, sex, like all that good stuff. We're just like putting it all out there. And then the other podcast I have is with 2 of my lead trainers of Natural Beaded Row hair extensions, and we have a podcast called Big Money Hair Stylist. So whether you're a stylist or you're just a girl who loves business and things like that, you may love that podcast. Again, that's Big Money Stylist and Date Your Wife. And you can check back on the blog at DKWstyling.com. And don't forget to share this video and subscribe if you loved it. So I'll see you guys. I probably try and post a couple videos a month, but we'll see you guys whenever. I don't know when I'm going to post another one. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Oops. So guys. So you've seen a little bit of the process. Now come experience the process. All you need to do is click the link below. That's going to take you directly to my blog, where you can go to my contact page and reach out to me. Whether you're a curious student or you're just another girl that loves hair, either way, don't be shy. Make sure to click on the link below.